In this video, I want to talk about how to find the sum and difference and product of two functions. So we start with two functions, f of x, which is equal to x plus 2, and g of x, which is equal to 3x minus 1. And it says to find f plus g of x, and f plus g of 1, and then f minus g of x, and f minus g of negative 2, and f times g of x, and f times g of 3. So taking the sum, difference, and product of two functions is exactly what you would think it would be. We're just adding, subtracting, or multiplying them together. So if we start with f plus g of x, we just take f of x and we're adding it to g of x. So f plus g of x is equal to x plus 2 plus 3x minus 1. And then we can combine like terms. So x plus 3x is 4x, and then 2 minus 1 is just 1. So it should just be 4x plus 1. And then if we wanted to find f plus g of 1, we just need to substitute 1. So f plus g of 1 would be 4 times 1 plus 1, or 5. So f plus g of 1 should be 5. We could also substitute it back up here. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 times 1 minus 1. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 minus 1 is also equal to 5. But it's a little easier to substitute it once you've simplified the equation. Alright, so let's go ahead and find f minus g of x. So f minus g of x would just be, we subtract them. So now we should use parentheses. So x plus 2 minus 3x minus 1. And then we have, so we can distribute this negative sign into the parentheses. And then we have negative 2x plus 3. So then if we wanted to find f minus g of negative 2, we want to substitute that in. So we get negative 2 times negative 2 plus 3. So negative 2 times negative 2 is 4, plus 3 is 7. Oops. So that equals 7. All right, last one, f times g of x. So again, we need to use parentheses. So f times g of x is equal to x plus 2 times 3x minus 1. And now we need to use FOIL. So this is going to be 3x squared. And then my inside is going to be plus 6x. And then my outside is going to be minus 1x. And then my last is going to be minus 2. Okay, so this is 3x squared plus 5x minus 2. Alright, so that's f times g of x. And then if we wanted to find f times g of 3, we need to plug in 3, so 3 times 3 squared plus 5 times 3 minus 2. So we have 3 squared is 9 times 3 is 27, so 27 plus 15 minus 2, and this should be equal to 40. Oops. So that's equal to 40. And that's how we find the sum, difference, and product of two functions. It's exactly what you would think it would be.